Abundant Rising Collective. I hope you guys are doing amazing. So today, you guys, we're going to do a collective reading on what do people think you are hiding. Okay, now this is what they think. All right, it doesn't have to be true. Okay, so let's just jump right in. Let's tap in. Okay, let's get to it. We have easier. We have checked out. All right, an eraser could be relevant. What's this? First house, Aries, identity, appearances, and approach. What do people think you're hiding? Easier, checked out, first house. Ugly on the inside. Interesting. We have late bloomer. Okay, some people could think you are... Maybe you're like over exaggerating something, okay? If it's not like over exaggerating, like what you're doing, what you're making, you know, how you are succeeding, it could actually be the complete opposite. Maybe you actually are hiding what you're making, what you're actually receiving. You're keeping it to yourself. And what people think you're hiding could be the fact that you have more than what you lead on. Interesting. Ugly on the inside. Ugly on the inside. What the heck is that? I'm thinking of glue. And erasers for some reason. Apology. Oh, wow. Okay, now I see. We got the letter Y. Now y'all, spirit playing. Because now I see what's going on here. People think that you're actually hiding more. How can I put this? What you're sharing, like what you've been through, people could tell you're sugarcoating it. People can tell that you are sugarcoating what you've been through, the extent of it. There's no reason that you are in this like late bloomer energy, okay? Some of you guys, you may resonate with feeling like you're a late bloomer, like, you know, oh my gosh, I'm this age and I thought I'd be here by, you know, this age, you know, kind of thing. But it's given if you had the right kind of people in your life, if you had the parentals to help you, guide you, lead you, you would not have had to struggle so much. All right. You would have not had to bear the pain that they put onto you. There's something with parents. There's also something with siblings. That's probably why I was getting eraser. So it's a good chance that people think that you are like, you're not really saying what people put you through. It's really giving that. And ugly on the inside could be like you're trying to hide this, okay? Because maybe you love this person, or maybe because you forgave this person. The apologies in reverse. So it's very much possible that there was some private apologies. There were some private situations that you decided, okay, this is just going to stay between us, all right? Or because this was between us, then we don't need to really talk about it to the public. So this is what people think you're hiding, all right? Basically a breakup, okay? A separation. You decided not to share what happened between you and this person, okay, out of respect. Also out of, I don't know, the fact that you checked out. It's like, I don't really care no more, or I want to kind of grieve this in peace. I want to let this go in peace, all right? You may definitely resonate with having, you know, people like in your business a lot. Like a lot of people may want to be in your business, or maybe you put yourself out there, you know, for your business to be out there, you know? But it does feel like people think that you're hiding some endings. All right. And also, people may assume that you have more than what you have. All right. It's really giving you have a lot. Some people could have questioned it. I can see that here. Maybe that's also why, in the beginning, people could be assuming that you're over exaggerating, but then maybe they realize later down that you're not. That you're actually serious. Like you do have this identity. You do have this Aries energy, okay? This leadership, all right? You are someone that has this go-getter spirit. Yeah, someone here could have also thought that you were hiding a job. Maybe the fact that you didn't work. Okay, that's another thing. Maybe people thought that you were unemployed, and then they realized, no, you actually are employed, okay? Or maybe it's another job. Take it how it fits. That could be what's going on here. People may have thought that you had another job, and then they realized, no, you don't. Yeah, the Y. The letter Y. Maybe someone has a Y in their name, or maybe they were asking questions or something, but you were not given. It's giving you're very, how can I put this? It's more so like I don't have to prove myself to you. I don't even have to tell you anything. But it does feel like your energy already, like your actions already prove things to people. So you really don't have to say anything. Your actions do the speaking, collective. And that could be where people are kind of like, oh, I did think that you were lying about this. I'm not going to lie. I did think that you were like not serious. And now, oh, wait, you actually are serious. That's what I'm getting. That's literally what I'm getting. Maybe you hit them with the, oh yeah, like I'm actually this, I do this, or I have this, and they maybe brush it off or something. Oh, okay, that's nice. That's interesting. Maybe they questioned it. Maybe they doubted it. Now, maybe 2 seconds later, 2 days later, 2 months later, 2 weeks later, whatever. Why I feel drawn to say 222, I don't know. Angel number 222 could be relevant. 111, 202. Okay, it's giving, oh, wait, you're not lying. Yeah. Yeah, collective, it definitely feels like people automatically label you as something that you're not in the beginning. Literally. And it's due to their own fears, projections, all right? Maybe even say you remind them of someone, like, oh, you remind me of this ex that I used to talk to, and I remember like they used to do this. So it's possible that people are already projecting things onto you based off what you do, what you say, how you move, how you walk, how you act, how you dress. That's what this is giving. And then they realize that was their own projections and insecurities, okay? Like, yeah, that's that ugly on the inside. I feel like some people may definitely think that you're like not this nice person, but then they realize, oh my gosh, you are. The apology in reverse, and it's possible they may not say these things to you. You may automatically be deemed as someone at first glance, all right? That's what I'm thinking of, all right? This is what people think you're hiding, okay? Like, ain't no way. You're not this nice person, okay? You're not this loyal, kind-hearted person. Like, that's what this is giving. Bubbles or grapefruit could be relevant. All right, let's see. Anything else, Spirit? What do people... Thank you. We got the 8 of Cups in reverse. 8 of Cups in reverse. I said y'all actions do the talking. The Knight of Pentacles is in the back of the deck. It's really giving advisors. Someone here is... People may have definitely thought that you were lying about career, something with career, or maybe something with parents. I don't know what people think you're hiding. The 8 of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. 8 of Cups. Some people may have also thought that you were like gonna use them or something. The 8 of Cups in reverse. Like your plan was actually to get to know them, use them, and leave them. Literally, that's what I'm thinking of. All right, dumping. Like, I'm not really here to stay with you. I'm not really here for a long time. I'm here for a fun time. But then people begin to realize that that was their own projections based off their own past experiences. That's what I'm getting. And it has to do with something with your first house. How you appear to people gives... I don't know. It doesn't match. It doesn't really match who you really are. All right. There's like this, I don't even know how to put this. The 8 of Cups in reverse. It's very much possible that people cannot really look at you and know who you are. Okay. It's possible. All right. It's possible it takes them a couple business days. Okay. But then once they realize, I feel like they start thinking inward, and that's that apology in reverse. Literally, that's that apology in reverse. And it's like, oh, now I kind of see why your parents treat you this way, or why your friends thought of you this way, why, people were doing this to you. It's something like this here. I don't know. The late bloomer. There may also be a bit of jealousy here about how you have waited so long for something and it's finally here for you. Like, you actually waited, and that's that Knight of Pentacles energy. And because you waited, it's given the best was saved for last. And no one knew that. But you do now. All right. Because you're the one who gets the best. Interesting. I'm definitely thinking of eraser. So I don't know. What's all these reversals? Page of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like this, again, is confirming with career. Like, people may have thought that you were hiding, like, your struggles. Okay. I don't know. 8 of Cups in reverse. Page of Pentacles. Hold on. Let me see. It's giving you're doing really good for yourself. It's giving that. People think that you were hiding, sorrows, literally. But they see that, for one, to even be curious about that, ugly on the inside. For sure. Like, for sure. The fact that they're so worried about that. I feel like you're also showing people who they are as a person. Like, how they don't really give people a chance. All right? Because honestly, if we think about it, everyone that we meet, we should be given the chances. Because we don't technically know the person. We don't know the person. So it feels like people may definitely think that you are someone that you're not at first glance. But I do feel like they realize that, later down, all right, some of them, they learn quicker than others. But I do feel like some people then realize that they thought wrong of you, okay? And then you become this muse to them. And that's the apology in reverse. It's like, when we first met, I actually did not think of you this way. I thought you were this, and now I see that was my own, fears. Yeah, some people may actually they may have assumed that you were, like, not loyal, that you were the friend that would actually do the betrayal. Okay, like the deepest, darkest, most secretive betrayal. And these were projections. I'm telling you, this was projections. And the 6 of Wands, the 6 of Swords is here. Some of you guys, you moved with elegance. You moved with grace. A lot of you guys, you also moved and you turned heads. So you may have received a lot of attention, or people assume because you receive all this attention, because you look good to the eyes, that you let everyone, look at you and have a taste. But it's giving that's not the case. All right. And people may definitely assume that you're easy, and then they realize, you're actually not. 8 of Cups in reverse, the Page of Pentacles. Okay. You're not that at all. All right. The 6 of Wands and the 6 of Swords. There's definitely something about, like, the way you walk, the way you talk. Maybe how you style yourself. Like, people think that you are mean or, again, ugly on the inside. All right. But then I feel like later they realize that that's not it at all. And I guess it also shows how a part of them may see you in this light. Like, they see you as the 6 of Wands, someone that is deserving of leading. They see you as a leader. Okay. So it may shock some people too when they do find out that you are leading in some sort of way. All right. Yeah. And maybe at one point they were like, oh, no, I don't believe you. Or they were questioning it. Or maybe they didn't even say anything. They thought of it, but they didn't, actually voice it. But then you start coming out with the facts. They start seeing you show up. They start hearing, about you. Then it's like, oh, wow, they were really legitimately telling the truth. Yeah, I do feel like people may think you're a liar at the beginning. Okay, literally, like, that's what I'm getting. They don't believe anything you say. The 8 of Cups in reverse, people are not believing the words that you're saying out of your mouth. So even if you are saying, oh my gosh, I love your hair, I like your shoes, they think that you are actually lying. Okay, and it's possible because they don't like their hair, because they don't like their shoes. Very interesting. I mean, very interesting. This is weird. This is a weird energy. I'm not going to lie. Yeah. You have definitely had some snakes in sheep's clothing. Okay. And that's probably why they were also thinking you were that, because they were that. All right. And then you hit them with the 8 of Cups in reverse. All right. But then they also see you're not really calling them out on anything. All right. That's what I'm getting. You have respect. But people may think that deep down you're not really this respectful person. But then it keeps being shown to them that you are. Maybe at first glance, first conversation, first interaction, not with everybody. Not with everybody. Okay? That is possible. But I do feel like eventually people start changing their perspectives on you. All right? Like a whole 360. They realize what they thought was wrong. Literally. And they may want to work with you. They may want to talk to you. They may want to hang out with you. They may want to get to know you. Okay? They may be happy, like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy that I actually, did not think about these fears and actually went forward with this. Okay? Some of you guys, people have made the right decision in getting to know you. But at first, they were definitely questioning it. Yeah, it's really giving interrogation room. Or pending status. Okay? That's what this is giving. All right, the Ace of Cups, I do feel like you do give like a different energy to different people. It's so funny because that's what this is giving. So everyone gets a different vibe of you. Everyone gets a different personality. Yeah, this is what people think you're hiding. So it's possible that the people that got the darker side of you, they may think that your kindness is fake. But in reality, it's very much authentic. But they don't get that version of you because they don't deserve that version of you. The apology in reverse is possible. People refuse to take accountability. So it feels like you're someone that's just going to move. You're going to leave. You're going to check out. And I feel like some people could definitely notice like a change in your tone when you speak of this person or when you speak of these people. So people may definitely think you're hiding some endings, some bad endings, but you choose not to really reveal it out of respect. That's what I'm getting. Or because you're just done. You don't really care to bring up the past. That's what I'm getting. So in a way, it really does show that action right there shows the kind of person you are. All right. I love it. Honestly. Butterflies. Okay. I'm thinking of butterflies in like a neon green, neon yellow color. So yeah. And green has to do with the heart space. Yellow has to do with the solar plexus. So yeah, you do have confidence. But then you also have this humble and kind energy. You do. It's funny. It's like people may think that you can't have both. So yeah, I love it. We're going to end it there, collective. If this resonated with you, feel free to let me know. I would love to know. With that being said, love and light, and bye-bye.